People want to like, know, and trust you, whether they're going to do business with you or invest in your company. It's something that makes people think or makes them feel something. You can really play to that. The goal is to capture people's attention. You'll reframe the question with your answer because, again, with me not asking it, it may not be relevant if you don't do that. It will be a little bit of media coaching in the sense that I'm not going to be in the finished product. You could start by saying, absolutely disgusting. When I walked into the senior home where my uncle was staying, it will look like this. And that's what inspired me to start this business because I knew that the industry had to change. So the whole point is kind of have that hooked for attention. You add the context to it and cap it off with a lesson. Finished product will be like a 60 to 90-second video. So we'll do like a series of questions to get to that point of having videos that you can use. We may go through the answer a few different times depending how well you have it. You just stumble with a word or you don't like how it sounds, you can redo it a few times. My goal will be to get you everything within 2 weeks or less. Edit the videos and all the captions to go with it. So it'll pretty much just be plug and play and throw in a few comments before and after and you'll be good to go. A lot of business owners are just too busy. They don't know what to post. Like with LinkedIn, it's more on the B2B side where a lot of money is there. And I think there's a lot of untapped potential. A lot of people focus on Instagram, which I think does really, really well in certain capacities. It's different than a podcast because I'm not going to be part of the final product. So when I'm asking a question, you wouldn't just answer it because it may not make sense without the context. They're intended to be more like sound bites so that people can get to know you, know your stories, how you communicate, those leadership lessons, teaching and things like that. Have a series of questions. That's where the two-way dialogue will help. There will be like a very specific way that it's worded because each platform is very different. So what works on LinkedIn may not work in other places. The way that the actual post is worded is very strategic. Go from inconsistently posting to like 3 to 4 really relevant posts a week. Having that opening line is really, really important. I want it to be like very succinct, something that's going to stop people from scrolling. People will be like, we'll refine just that first opening sentence, explain yourself a little bit and cap it off what the lesson is with that or like why that's so profound. If you want to achieve all of these different things, you can't necessarily be the person you were like 5 or 10 years ago. When you start putting that stuff out there, we'll see what kind of traction you get. And if it's something that can help you resonate with people and build that connection, then giving it a go.